Drop on the clues bombs for Wale. When Wale gonna give us some new music, man?
He has new music out.
He does?
Yeah, I don't know the exact names and stuff, but he has something out.
Make sure you go get DJ Envy and Gia Casey's new book, Real Life, Real Family, A Guide to Raising Empowered Children.
Period.
I don't know why Envy just told everybody that he gave me the ass in that conversation.
I did not say I gave you the ass. I said you gave me the ass.
Whoa!
Cake.
First of all, I would never be a bottom.
You know what?
Even in your wildest
What in the
dreams.
fucking are you talking about?
Exactly.
The girls do say you give bottom.
Give is one thing. Being is another.
Let's get to the latest with Lauren.
So speaking of DJ Envy and Gia and Real Life, Real Family, A Guide to Raising Empowered Children, Envy, you and Gia were on Mandy's podcast, Mandy and Weezy's podcast.
That's right. Decisions.
Decisions.
I was about to
I
call
know
them
that's
horrible.
right. Yes.
Go, Jess. So you guys sat down with them and you talked a lot about your family, your relationship, your love. But for some reason, you went back to the orgasm conversation.
I didn't go back.
Do you want to explain how you ended up there?
I don't know how we ended
Well,
up
tell
there.
people what you're talking about first, Lauren.
No,
for those who haven't read the first book, Lauren, tell them what happened.
So for those who have not read DJ Envy's first book, he talks about in the book not being able to make his wife, Gia, orgasm for how long, Envy?
10 years. A whole decade.
What?
You have a child older than 10 years old.
That's not true. It's taken out of, but I don't know if, well, go ahead.
Why is it not true when you said it?
Well,
yes, go ahead, please.
We have audio of Envy and Gia explaining how that story was twisted. Let's take a listen to the explaining.
Charlamagne twisted it.
What's something you told in either book that you were like, I can't believe we just gave this up?
The first one, I don't care, but the first one is the orgasm thing.
Oh, that you never made her orgasm.
That was
which is crazy.
Well, not never, up until a certain point.
Which is crazy that you said you stayed, because girl.
My mouth game was good. It's just my pen game wasn't good.
For clarification, up to a certain point, I wasn't regularly having orgasms through intercourse, but I was having orgasms in other ways.
Oh,
That's not what I thought. That's not what I heard.
Because that's not how the media spun it.
Charlamagne.
I mean,
Had anyone read the book, they would understand.
Oh, you gotta make sure
and they'd
people
be
got clarity.
clear. No,
Okay.
it's not that I was this long-suffering wife.
and hashtag poor Gia the whole time. They had GoFundMe's for Gia. And they were sending her roses and dildos and all types of things.
Yeah, no, that wasn't it.
A whole decade, 10 years, 3,650 days.
I like how she.
You know, I have a book out today that
She
talks
always
about
hold it down for Envy. He be doing
that
some
talks
crazy
about
shit.
that talks about our family and kids, and that's the clip you pull, huh?
Yes, because I really don't understand why you went back here, and we had to explain how you got to the kids, or almost
That's right.
didn't.
Now, what
thereof.
happened on Decisions?
Well, another thing that Another thing that I thought was interesting from this conversation, I've never heard this side of it. Gia actually explained that she feels like it was actually her that was a part of the non-orgasm problem. Let's take a listen.
Of
now
course.
you can through vaginal penetration?
Every single time.
I get busy now.
No, hold on. It's not that you didn't get busy. It had nothing to do with him.
So, which is the about men entering the sexual space, right? There's nobody to talk to. You never sat down to your boy and be like, yo, bro, how you have sex? What do most guys do?
They watch porn.
And when you watch porn, all you see is bang, 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 right? So you start trying to do that. You realize there was no sensuality. You realize there was no touch. You realize it's a movie.
That's a very, very small part of it.
Okay,
the
baby.
problem
Gosh,
it wasn't
so you mean
him.
little?
The problem was me. And I was too young to understand
Your body.
my body.
Ah.
So when I was in that role, it was about me performing for my boyfriend.
Yes.
Me performing for my husband. So I was in so much of a pleasure mode that I neglected myself.
You know what though?
Oh, my
I ain't gonna hold you. That I thought she was making excuses for Lil Envy, before, but no, that is actually something very true. Because honestly, I didn't have an orgasm until later on either. And I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know what was, you know what I'm saying. So I do understand. But y'all should have said that in the first book.
Exactly.
We did say that in the first book, but Charlamagne only took a certain part out and been going with this part for the last 5 years.
Well,
Real life, real orgasm.
See?
A guide to having an empowered orgasm out today.
Oh my goodness. There's so much you could have took from the book. There's so many things that we talked about the kids, but that's where you wanted to go. Okay,
I
Lauren.
wanted you to know, as a media personality, you should know how to not say certain things. You said my pen game. You had to get your pen game right.
My
You said pen. Oh, you said pen. I get busy now. Is the quote you want people to leave with from this interview?
That's what y'all took.
Well, you know,
I can't wait for real life.
Update on his 10 years of not giving his wife an orgasm. I get busy now.
I can't wait for real life, real wigs to come out because we're going to have some conversations.
Real life, real wigs.
You heard him, Jess? It's cool.
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm going to do to help fund that book? There is another GoFundMe. I saw it surfaced online this morning. Hashtag still poor Gia.
Oh, my goodness.
Y'all better not donate $1 to this thing.
It's $24,000 is the goal. Y'all been together 24 years, right?
31 years.
31. Oh, shoot.
We've been married 24.
We gave her 24 because the length of the marriage is what we're trying to compensate her for.
What's the point of the GoFundMe again?
Envy said that they had created them early on so she could like use the money to go get pleasure.
Damn, so it's still poor.
Go get pleasure. What you mean go get pleasure?
Envy,
can we continue on, please?
That's in the book. That's what y'all talking about?
That's not no damn book. That's not in the book.
What you mean go get pleasure?
That's not in the book. I don't know what you're talking about.
Why is your wife raising money to go get pleasure?
This is not raising no money, man. They're joking. Would you stop? People don't believe you.
To go get pleasure from who? What? What is this Lauren just talking about on this radio?
I don't know.
Please make sure you guys go get Real Life, Real Family, a guide to raising empowered children and understanding your pen game.
Well, who gonna raise the father? Who raising the father in that house? That's what I need to know. Logan, is you raising the father? Who raising the daddy in that house, man? Okay.
Envy, check your phone.
Book is out now and so is Audible.
The book is out now. Where did they grab the book from?
They can get it from Barnes & Nobles, anywhere on Amazon. Who? Oh, y'all really created a GoFundMe.
Man, take that down.
Yo, who put, you know what? Support Gear's journey to relief. Hashtag still poor Gear.
Yes,
oh my goodness. Damn. You know what?
Go grab the book. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all know y'all some of my favorite married couples and engaged couples, Jess. I love hearing y'all talk about your relationships.
Thanks, babe. So you know what not to do.
She ain't never got to worry about it, Jess.
Oh, God.
Don't even worry about it. She'll never be in that situation.
You know what was crazy? Y'all gonna be real shocked when y'all see a man come up there for her. Watch.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. We sure are. We sure are.
When that guy get down on his knees and pull a ring out of Lauren's wig and she didn't even know it was there, I'm gonna be shocked as hell. I'm gonna be like, wow.
I just hope I'm alive to see it. I just hope I ain't 99. I hope I'm alive to see it.
Are you sure you want to do this? Sir. Or ma'am, are you sure?
Or ma'am.
Or ma'am.
Listen, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Period.
All right. Well, that was the latest with Lauren, I guess. All right. Charlamagne, who you giving your donkey to?
We need a man named Edgar Verduzco. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his last name, but he needs to come to the front of the congregation. We would like to have a word with him. He does not care about other humans on this planet, and he's the reason why I hate humans. Okay. We'll discuss.
All right. We'll get to that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Check out video of the full show on Tubi. Free. Classic interviews and more on Tubi every day, all day long, all for free. Just search Breakfast Club and grab your popcorn.